Thank you very much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and welcome to Pointless, the quiz show where the lowest scorers are the biggest winners. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hi, I'm Envis. This is my boyfriend Sean, and we're from Cardiff.
Couple number two.
I'm Ollie. This is Jake, and we're friends from South West London.
Couple number three.
I'm Debbie. This is Cara. We're friends, and we live in Birmingham.
And finally, couple number four.
Hi, I'm Ben. This is Lynn, my mum, and mum's from Bournemouth, and I'm from London.
And these are today's contestants. Thanks very much, all of you. We'll find out more about you throughout the show as it goes along. So that just leaves one more person for me to introduce. He clearly means business today, as he's wearing the suit he normally wears in court. All rise. It's my pointless friend. It's Richard.
Hiya. Hi, everybody. Hiya. Good day to you.
And to you.
We've got two returning pairs from last time. Neither of them really covered themselves in glory, but I think both of them were slightly unlucky. We've got Ben and Lynn got knocked out in the first round, didn't they? And Jake and Ollie are back as well. The big thing about Jake and Ollie that surprises me is they're not brothers. They look like brothers, don't you think? Don't you think a little bit? You were told they were brothers?
If I was told they were brothers, I'd buy it, yeah.
Yeah. We've got a lovely quiz. I'm very pleased with question one today.
Are you? Good.
Yeah, it's a nice question.
I'm pleased to hear that. Good stuff. Well, thanks very much, Richard. Now, all our questions on Pointless have been put to 100 people before the show. Our contestants here need to find the obscure answers those 100 people didn't get. Of course, everyone's trying to find a pointless answer, this being an answer that none of our 100 people knew the answer to. And each time that happens, we will add £250 to the jackpot. Now, Kasim and Jane didn't win the jackpot last time, so we add another £1,000 to that. So today's jackpot starts off at £4,000. Right, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. OK, in this first round, I'll take an answer from each of you, but there is to be no conferring. And at the end of the round, whichever pair has the highest score, obviously, will be heading home. Our first category today is famous people. It's famous people. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns people with geographical names. Oh, you're right, that's brilliant.
You don't know what it is yet?
I still like it, though. People with geographical names. People with geographical names. What is it, Richard?
It is. On each pass, we're going to give you the description of 7 people, all of whom have a UK town or a city for a surname. Just need to tell us their name, please. It's going to be 14 in all to have a go at home as well.
So we are looking for these people, famous people, described by these clues. And here's our first board of 7. And it reads like this. Comedy partner of Joe Cornish, AB. Won gold in the men's 100 metres at the 1980 Olympics, AW. US president who gave the Gettysburg Address, AL. Kissed Deborah Kerr on the beach in the film From Here to Eternity, BL. Famous for his comedy act with a puppet, Emu, RH. American singer, biggest hit was How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, MB. And actor who played Dirty Den in EastEnders, LG. I'll read those all one last time. Comedy partner of Joe Cornish, AB, won gold in the men's 100 metres at the 1980 Olympics, AW. US president who gave Gettysburg Address, AL. Kissed Deborah Kerr on the beach in the film From Here to Eternity, BL. Famous for his comedy act with puppet Emu, RH. American singer, biggest hit was How Am I Supposed to Live Without You, MB. And the actor who played Dirty Den in EastEnders, LG. There we are. 7 people with geographical surnames. Envis, you all drew lots before the show, and today you and Sean are going to go first. Envis, what do you do?
I'm a civil servant. I work in Welsh Government.
And which bit of Welsh Government?
I work in intergovernmental relations.
Oh, very important.
Yeah.
Which is the most difficult government for you to get on with?
I can't say.
I think we can work that one out. We can work that out. Anyway, now, what do you make of these famous people with places for surnames?
I think I'm going to go with the star who played Dirty Den in EastEnders, Leslie Grantham.
Leslie Grantham, says Envis. Let's see if Leslie Grantham's right. Let's see how many people said it, if it is. 35. 35 for Leslie Grantham.
Well played, Envis. Perfectly good start. See, Grantham, it's a UK town.
Yeah, it's good.
You see how it works?
Yeah, I do. Thanks very much. Now, Ollie, remind us what you do.
I'm at Bournemouth University studying television.
Studying television production?
Yes.
And of all the different areas of production, have you decided which is the one for you?
I don't really know yet. It's sort of so wide range. I'm enjoying it all at the moment. I'm only in first year, so I haven't really
So you've got time to narrow it down. You haven't spotted anyone today and thought, that's a job I'd like.
All the like the producers and runners stuff, I'm already talking about stealing their jobs, hopefully. that's the plan.
OK, well, let's get this round done first. What are you going to go for from this board?
I'm not sure it's right, but I think it might be quite low. I'm going to go for famous for his comedy act with the puppet emu. Rolf Harris?
Oh, yes, because Harris is a place, yeah, up in Scotland.
That was not a good sound.
How do I...
Not a good sound at all.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie about the sound, but I can't fault your British geography.
Harris is a place, though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, in Scotland. It's where Tweed comes from, among many other places as well. Anyway, Rolf Harris says Ollie for emu. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said Rolf Harris. Oh, bad luck, Ollie. I'm really sorry. That's an incorrect answer. Scores you the maximum of 100 points.
Sorry, Ollie, it is a place, and the initials fit as well, but not the correct answer, I'm afraid.
Now then, Debbie, from Birmingham. What do you do up in Birmingham, Debbie?
I work at a museum.
Do you?
Yes.
What kind of museum?
It's a needle museum. It's actually in Redditch, but it's just near Birmingham.
A needle museum?
Yes, that's right.
That sounds great. What I get sort of knitting needle. So it's a history of weaving and
It's more about how the needles were made, because Redditch used to make the 90% of the world's needles, and it's in an old mill building.
I had no idea. And what's the best needle you've got?
Well, the one I always like to show people is the largest needle in the world.
How big is it?
Probably about 6 foot.
Wow, that's big. That's your kind of size of needle.
That's a big needle. Is that not just a sword?
No, it's actually a needle.
Has it got an eye?
Yes.
And what do you thread it with? Rope?
I don't know.
I've
never used it.
What was it used? Why would you have a 6-foot needle?
Apparently it's for mattress buttons.
Of course, yes.
Now, how do you feel about this board of people?
Not the best. I think I only know 2. But I'm going to go with the Olympics one and say Alan Wells.
Alan Wells, says Debbie. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. Alan Wells. He's right. '21. Best score so far, Debbie, for Alan Wells.
Well played, Debbie, the brilliant Alan Wells. He started out as a long jumper and triple jumper before turning to the sprint, and then became coach for the British bobsleigh team as well.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Now then, Ben, welcome back. Yes, last time, what happened?
We left after about 5 minutes.
It was round 1.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Funnelgate. I don't know what that was about.
That's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
My brain just turned to gravy. It was just awful.
Yeah, it was words ending NEL, and Ben gave us funnel. I think that's a good word. For some reason, the 100 people all seem to remember it. So, Ben, remind us what you do.
I'm a video game PR, so I go around and tell people how good video games are.
That's fun. So you have to spend an appreciable part of your day playing video games.
My boss would kill me. He can't see my screen. If only he knew, I'm just basically playing video games.
If only you knew. So you're the last person to have this board, Ben. Do you fancy talking us through it and filling in all the blanks?
Yeah, I know a couple. Joe Cornish partner, I think, is Adam Buxton. The president is Abraham Lincoln. Deborah Kerr, Burt Lancaster, Rod Hull, and then I don't know the bottom one. So I'm going to go with Joe Cornish and Adam Buxton.
Adam Buxton, great answer, great double act. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many of our 100 people said Adam Buxton. Absolutely right. Oh, it's a good answer. Look at that, 6. Very well done indeed, Ben. Funnel is a thing of the past. Wonderful score there, 6.
That's much better, Ben, isn't it? Yeah.
That feels better.
The wonderful Adam Buxton. You also took us very expertly through the rest of the board as well. The US president is Abraham Lincoln. That would have scored you 46. The actor is Burt Lancaster. Absolutely right there. Would have scored you 25. Emu is Rod Hull. Yep, 59 points. And do you know the American singer? It's a town in Lancashire. Michael Bolton.
Oh, Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton. That would have scored you 7 points. But I love this round because, look, all their surnames, they're
all
towns.
places. Yeah, it's good. Well done. You've done well.
Thank you. And I tell you what, there's 7 more of them to come as well.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Before we do that, though, I'm going to just tell everyone what the scores are.
OK.
And then we'll pop them up on the board.
Really, really
more.
good idea. We should have done that before.
Yeah. No, I kind of do. But literally, I'll try and do it in about 30 seconds, then we'll get on with the next
I'm going to time you.
OK. Right, well, let's take a look at the scores. We're halfway through the round. 6, the best score of that pass. Well done there, Ben. Ben and Lynn looking very strong on the back of that. Then up to 21, we'll find Debbie and Cara at 21. Then up to 35, where we find Envis and Sean. And then Ollie and Jake on 100. I'm afraid, Jake, we need a low score from you if you're going to make it through to the end of the next round. OK, let's come back down the round. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second place please take their place at the podium?
Oh, 29 seconds. Very good. 29 seconds.
Get
How
in.
about that?
That was good. It was a bit tatty, but
I thought it's better than usual.
we can. OK, we're going to put 7 more clues up on the board, and here they are. I can't wait. His version of White Christmas sold over 100 million copies worldwide. BC. British Formula 1 driver who won the 2008 World Championship, LH. Broke men's 10,000-metre world record at Crystal Palace in 1973, DB. Architect who designed the Claw Gallery for Tate Britain, JS. Frank Muir dubbed her the thinking man's crumpet, JB. Partnered Lisa Riley in the 2012 series of Strictly Come Dancing, RW. And single-handedly circumnavigated the globe in the boat Gypsy Moth, 4FC. I'll read those all one last time. His version of White Christmas sold over 100 million copies worldwide, BC. British Formula 1 driver who won the 2008 World Championship, LH. Broke men's 10,000-metre world record at Crystal Palace in 1973, DB. Architect who designed the Claw Gallery for Tate Britain, JS. Frank Muir dubbed her the thinking man's crumpet, JB. Partnered Lisa Riley in the 2012 series of Strictly Come Dancing, RW. And single-handedly circumnavigated the globe in the boat Gypsy Moth 4, FC. So remember, we are looking for the geographical surnames of the people described by these clues. And Lynn, you're going to try and find the one you think the fewest of our 100 people knew. You're in a very comfortable position, Lynn, thanks to Ben's expert answering in the first pass there. Remind us what you do, Lynn.
I'm retired.
Remind us what you did, Lynn.
I worked in a pet shop with no pets.
Well, it wasn't an unqualified success. Only because they sold out. They did brilliantly. Lynn doing such a good job. Yeah, pet shop for no pets, a pet supplies
Yes,
shop.
basically, yeah.
Now then, this is your board, all yours. Dive in, take your pick.
I'm going to go for the Frank Muir one, the thinking man's crumpet. I think it's Joan Bakewell.
Joan Bakewell, says Lynn. Joan Bakewell. Well, you want to be scoring 93 or less with this to avoid becoming the new high scorers. Let's see, is Joan Bakewell right? And if it is, how many people said it? There's your red line, nice and high. You've done it. $19 for Joan Bakewell. Takes your total up to 25.
Yeah, a small market town in the Derbyshire Dales. That's the Bakewell bit, anyway. And yeah, Joan Bakewell. She's 80. She looks amazing on it.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. There you go. Cara, welcome. What do you do, Cara?
I'm a quality assurance officer in the Cancer Research UK Clinical Trials Unit.
Wow.
In Birmingham.
How long have you done that for?
Only 6 months, actually. Quite new to it.
Going well. What an amazing job, though.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
OK, now, what about this board here?
I'm going to play it safe and choice of 2. I'm going to go with the British Formula 1 driver and Lewis Hamilton.
Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said it. Here's your red line. Again, nice and high. You're through. 41. 62, your total.
Well played, Cara. That's all you had to do, yes. Safely through. Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton. It's in South Lanarkshire.
There you are.
Yeah.
That's good. Thanks very much. Now, Jake. Oh, Jake. Did you know Rod Hull?
No, I didn't know Rod Hull, actually, no.
Right, OK. Now, Jake, remind us what you do.
I'm in a gap year at the moment. I'm starting uni in September.
And what are you studying?
Politics and modern history at Manchester.
Good, good. Now, what are your hobbies, Jake?
I play football. I'm quite into music. That's about it.
Well, you know what you have to do.
I know what I have to do.
You have to score low, and you have to hope that hope that Sean is panicking right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. He looks pretty placid.
I knew Lewis Hamilton, and I know I should know the top one, and I know I will know it when I see it. And my mum loves Strictly Come Dancing. It's on every Saturday. and I should know that as well, but I can't bring either of them to mind. So I'm going to have a guess and go for Barry Carlisle for the top one.
The excellent, the excellent late lamented Barry Carlisle. It was, well, let's find out. Well, Belinda's dad, you think, essentially?
Yeah.
OK, well, let's find out. Barry Carlisle, is it right? How many people said it? No red line for you, as you are the high scorers. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Jake, I'm really sorry. Listen, welcome to the 200 Club. That's all I'm going to say. We'll be in touch.
Aim.
We'll be in touch shortly with membership details on that. But yes, I'm afraid that scores you the maximum of 100 points, takes your total up to 200. I'm really sorry, Jake.
Sorry, good guess though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Barry Carlisle and Barry Carlisle, they're both towns in the UK as well.
Yeah. See,
Same as
Richard loves that.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I was happy enough with Lewis Hamilton. That's 2 towns.
Yeah.
Barry Carlisle.
Anyway, thanks very much. Now, Sean, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Pointless. You also work for the Welsh Government.
I do.
And what do you do?
I work for the Health Minister.
Right, sure.
Yeah, I draft letters for the Health Minister.
So right, you're, again, a civil servant. Now then, what do you make of this board? You're the last person to have it.
I'm so happy that they got the last question wrong, because that's the only one I know, which is the top one. And I think it's Bing Crosby.
Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby. Well, there's no red line for you as you're already through, but let's see how many of our 100 people said Bing Crosby. He's right. 57. Good enough. 92 is your total, Sean, and you're through.
Well played, Sean. Sorry, Jake and Ollie. Yeah, Bing Crosby, the answer there. Now, how are you on the rest of these?
I'm not brilliant.
I was going to say, it's not playing particularly to your strengths, this one. Do you know the bottom one? Circumnavigated the globe. It's quite a big scorer, actually. Sir Francis Chichester.
Oh, yeah.
Would have scored you 33. The partner of Lisa Riley was Robin Windsor. Well done if you said that, 10 points. The men's 10,000-metre world record was broken by David Bedford. Would have scored 6 points. And the best answer on the board, the architect who designed the Claw Gallery for Tate Britain, it's James Sterling. 3 points. Very well done if you said that. Well done if you got all of those. Terrific work.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, there we are. I'm afraid at the end of our first round, the pair who'll be leaving... Oh, Jake and Ollie. Returning pair, the brothers. We thought... we thought that you were going to go all the way through to the final, quite possibly lift the jackpot, but...
So did we.
Dear, oh dear. I'm afraid with Barry Carlisle, that wasn't going to happen. I'm so sorry. Anyway, it's been great having you back on the show, and I'm sorry we say goodbye so soon, but Jake and Ollie, great contestants. Thanks for playing. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. And so we're down to 3 pairs. And obviously, at the end of this round, we have to get rid of another pair, which is going to be very sad. I don't know which pair it's going to be. Cara and Debbie, nice middle line you took there. Envis and Sean, sailing a little bit close to the wind there, but you did what you had to do. Ben and Lynn, that was just wonderful. Wonderful. Ben, the lowest score of the entire round, and Lynn, the second lowest. You are the pair to beat, Ben and Lynn. Best of luck to all 3 pairs. Our category for round 2 is the Olympics. The Olympics. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many teams who took part in the 2012 Olympic football tournament as they could. Teams that took part in the 2012 Olympic football tournament. Richard.
We are looking for the names of any nation apart from Great Britain who took part in the men's or women's football tournaments at the 2012 Olympics, please. So any men's or women's teams in that tournament. Very, very best of luck.
Thanks very much indeed. Now then, Envis, did you watch a lot of 2012?
The Olympics, yes.
I meant the Olympics, not the year.
Yeah.
I think
the Olympics, yes. The football, not so much.
Right.
I'm not really a football
So it's going to be an informed guess, this one?
It is going to be an informed guess. Trying to think of the ones that may be a little less obvious. I'm going to go Mexico.
Mexico, says Envis. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many of our 100 people said Mexico. Slight nod from Sean there. Yes, it's right. Oh, it's a good answer. Look at that, still going down. 12. Well done, Envis. I think that'll do.
Well played, Envis. A low score. They actually won the gold medal, Mexico. They were the they were the champions of the men's tournament. Yeah.
Thanks very much, Richard. Now, Debbie. Debbie, how's this for you?
Well, I went to 2 of the ladies' games, so I know who played in those, but I don't know how low they'll be. So I'm going to go for Canada.
Canada, says Debbie. Is that one of the games you watched?
Yeah.
Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our... Well, we know it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Canada. Well, 12's our low score so far from the gold medal winners. 19 for Canada.
That fell nicely, Debbie, didn't it? Yeah, they got the bronze medal in the women's tournament.
Thanks, Richard. Now, Ben. Ben. What are you going to go for, Ben?
Well, the only way I remember, there was a problem with the flag, and I think it was involving the North Korean team, so I'm going to say North Korea, but that could be wrong.
North Korea, says Ben. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many of our 100 said it. It's right. It's right. Well, 19's our high score, 12 is our low. North Korea whips past 19 and past 12, down to 9. Very well done, Ben. Good remembering skills. 9.
Well played, Ben. See, sometimes it's about knowing what's in the news rather than what's in sport. You can still do well on these rounds. Yeah, they showed the wrong flag and they protested quite vociferously.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at the scores as they stand. 9, our lowest score of that pass. Very well done, Ben. Ben and Lynn can relax a little bit on the back of that. Then up to 12, where we find Envis and Sean. And then up to 19, where we find Debbie and Cara. Very nicely, tightly grouped there. But, Cara, you are out in front, so we need a low score from you. And let's hope that's enough to keep you in the show. We're going to come back down the line now. Can the second players please step up to the podium? OK, well, Lynn, Ben did very well there. Very, very well. Did you watch any of the football events?
I don't watch football.
Did you watch any of the Olympics?
A little bit.
Did you catch a bit of football by accident?
No.
OK, so it's going to be another complete guess.
Yes. I'm
Greater
going
than
to go for Jamaica.
Jamaica, says Lynn. Jamaica, here comes your red line. Quite low. Let's see if Jamaica gets you down there. Oh, Lynn. Oh, bad luck, Lynn. I'm sorry to say that's an incorrect answer. Takes your total up to 109.
Sorry, Lynn. Great footballing nation, Jamaica, but not in the 2012 Olympics, I'm afraid. It might not be the last 100 we see, though.
Thanks very much indeed. Now, Cara, you also play football.
Yeah.
So it's fair to assume you follow it.
No, I don't.
OK.
I watch rugby, I don't really watch football.
Right.
I've got an inkling. So, no, I didn't go with Debbie to any of the matches, sadly. But I'm going to go for Japan.
Japan, says Cara. Debbie's nodding. It seems good. Now, the high scorers on 109 are Lynn and Ben. 89 or less sees you into the head-to-head. Let's see if Japan will score that for you. There's your red line. It's right, and you're through. 21. 21 for Japan takes your total up to 40.
Well played, Cara. The women are world champions, actually. They got the silver medal in the Olympics and the men came 4th. So a good Olympics for Japanese football.
Thanks very much. Now, Sean. Sean, how are you feeling about this?
OK.
You seemed quite authoritative. When
my
Envis
football.
said Mexico, you nodded.
Yes.
In a very subtle way. The nod of someone who knows absolutely what they're talking about. You're on 12. If you can score 96 or less, you are through to the next round.
I'm thinking about being safe. But you're only on pointless twice, so I'm thinking... I'm going to go for South Korea.
South Korea, says Sean. South Korea. OK, here comes your red line. Nice and high. If you get below that, you're in the head-to-head. Let's see if South Korea's right. Let's see how many people said it. It's right, and you're through. Look at that, 8. That just happens to be the best score of the round, Sean. 8 for South Korea takes your total up to 20. Well done.
Good answer. Yeah, if you'd followed Ben's lead there, Lynn, been safely through. The men were bronze medalists in that tournament. Debbie, who were the other teams you saw live?
I saw USA, Japan, and I saw Britain play Canada.
OK, I think actually you chose the best answer of all of those, because USA would have scored you 57. Yeah. Japan we've already seen, and Great Britain we weren't allowed, so well played. Now, there's 4 pointless answers. Let's take a look at them. Belarus qualified for the men's tournament. Colombia qualified for the women's tournament. Gabon, also in the men's tournament. And quarter-finalists in the men's tournament, Honduras, also a pointless answer. Well done if you said them. Let's take a look at the top answers, the ones that most of our 100 people said when we asked them online. Spain with 52. USA with 57. France right up the top there with 60.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So at the end of that round, I'm afraid it's Ben and Lynn, our second returning pair. Oh, off you go. The cruel, pointless. So good in the first round. No, I'd barely finished complimenting you on your first round success when, I'm afraid, in came Jamaica. I'm so sorry. We have to say goodbye to you. It's been great having you on both shows. Thanks so much for playing. Ben and Lynn. But for the two remaining pairs, it's now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Cara and Debbie, Envis and Sean. You're now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for the jackpot, which currently stands at £4,000. Turning into quite a nice jackpot. Now, to decide who's going to play for that money, you're now going to go head-to-head. The difference is you are now allowed to confer. And the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for that money. But very, very best of luck to both pairs. Let's play the head-to-head. OK, here comes your first question, and it concerns stringed instruments. Stringed instruments, Richard.
We're going to show you 5 pictures of stringed instruments. Can you name the most obscure of these?
OK, thanks very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 stringed instruments, and here they are. We have got A, B, C, D, and E. There we are, 5 stringed instruments. Cara and Debbie, you've played best throughout the show so far, so you get to go first.
We're going to go for B, we think is a sitar.
B, a sitar. Now then, Envis and Sean, what are you going to go for? Do you want to talk us through the board?
Yeah, if you can. A, I think, is mandolin. C is banjo. D...
Not too sure on D.
Not too sure. E, obviously, electric guitar. And then B is a sitar. So, I think we'll go with A.
Yeah.
We'll go with A, mandolin.
A, mandolin. So we have sitar and mandolin. Cara and Debbie have said sitar. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many of our 100 people said sitar. It's right. 36. Now then, Envis and Sean have said mandolin for A. Let's see if mandolin's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said mandolin. No, bad luck, I'm afraid not a mandolin. Which means, Cara and Debbie, after one question, you are up 1-0.
Yes, not a mandolin, I'm afraid. It's a lute. A. If it's any consolation, I thought the first 3 were all mandolin. The first one came out, I went, yep, mandolin. Then the second one came out, I went, oh, no, that's a mandolin. And the third one came out, oh, OK, good, mandolin. And I was wrong on every single one of them. So A is the lute. B, we've seen as the sitar. C is a banjo. I've scored you 72 points. Do you know D? You're very good.
It's a zither, isn't it?
It's not, it's a balalaika.
Oh, it's a balalaika.
Yeah, that would have scored you 3 points. And E is an electric guitar, and that would have scored you 89 points.
Thanks very much indeed, Richard. OK, so here comes your second question. Now, Envis and Sean, you have to win this one to stay in the game, but you get to answer it first. Good luck. It concerns superheroes. Superheroes, Richard.
We're going to name 5 superheroes now, all of whom are featured in feature films, but we're going to give them to you in anagram form. Can you unscramble them, please?
Thank you very much indeed. OK, let's reveal our 5 superheroes, and here they are. We have got right doers, in Roman, buy hello, practice a mania, and sane rump. I'll read those one last time. Right doers, in Roman, buy hello, practice a mania, and sane rump. 5 superheroes in mixed-up form. Now, Envis and Sean, you will go first.
What's it?
Okay, I think we'll go number 3. We'll go Hellboy.
Hellboy. Hellboy, say Envis and Sean. Now, Cara and Debbie. The board is all yours. Talk us through it if you can.
Well, we knew Hellboy, and we think the second one's Iron Man, and the bottom one is Superman, and I don't think we know the other two. So we would go with Iron Man.
You're going to go with Iron Man. Iron Man. So we have Hellboy and we have Iron Man. Envis and Sean said Hellboy. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said Hellboy. It's right. Ten. 10 for Hellboy. Now, Cara and Debbie have said Iron Man. Let's see if that's right. And if it is, let's see how many of our 100 people said Iron Man. Is right. Oh, very well done. Envis and Sean, you win that one. You're back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-all.
Well played, Envis and Sean. I think you knew Practice Armenia as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Captain America.
Captain America, yeah. So better score, actually. Would have scored you 5 points. The one at the bottom is Superman. That would have scored 52 points. Now, the top one is a pointless answer. Right doers. Nicolas Cage played him in 2007, and it's Ghost Rider. Very well done if you said that.
Thanks very much indeed. OK, here comes your deciding question, the third question. Whoever wins this goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck, both pairs. It concerns Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Richard.
I'm going to give you 5 clues now to facts about Edinburgh. The team that gives me the most obscure answer is going through to play for the jackpot, so very best of luck.
Thanks very much. OK, let's reveal our 5 clues, and here they are. We have got name of the hill, which is the city's highest point, full name of Hearts Football Club, title of Irvine Welsh's 1993 novel set in Edinburgh, the Ukrainian city it's twinned with, and author in whose honour there is an 1844 monument in Princes Street Gardens. I'll read that again. Name of the hill, which is the city's highest point, the full name of Hearts Football Club, title of Irvine Welsh's 1993 novel set in Edinburgh, the Ukrainian city it's twinned with, and the author who has a monument built in 1844 in Princes Street Gardens. There we are. 5 clues to facts about Edinburgh. Now, Cara and Debbie, you go first again this time.
The football one's very obvious. Do you know the Irvine Welsh one? You have to go for the top one. I know, because that's Glasgow, isn't it?
Okay, sorry. We're going to go for the author. I think it's Walter Scott.
OK, Walter Scott, say Cara and Debbie. Walter Scott. Now, Envis and Sean, talk us through the board if you can.
You know the top one,
Then the name of the hill is Arthur's Seat, I think.
The second one, I think, is the Heart of Midlothian Football Club. And I think the third one is Train Spotting.
We don't know the Ukrainian city.
And we didn't know the bottom one either.
So I think we'll go with the Hearts.
Yeah, I think it's Heart of Midlothian Football
OK,
Club.
Heart of Midlothian, you're going to say, for Hearts. So we have Walter Scott and we have Heart of Midlothian. Cara and Debbie said Walter Scott. Let's see if that's right for the monument. And if it is, let's see how many people said it. It's right. Very well done. 14 for the Scott Monument. Now, Envis and Sean have said Heart of Midlothian, the full name of Hearts Football Club. Let's see if that's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said that. Well, he's right. 14's what you have to beat. Oh, 43, bad luck. Which means, Cara and Debbie, very well done. After 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Yes, a big score for Heart of Midlothian. Won the Scottish Cup in 2012. Now, you were right about Train Spotting, the Irvine Welsh novel, and I would have scored you 13 points.
No way.
Yep, would have seen you through to the jackpot round. You were also right about Arthur's Seat, and that would have scored you 11 points. Would also have seen you through. So that is unlucky. And the Ukrainian city is Kiev. And that's the best answer up there. Would have scored 8 points. Very well done if you said that at home. That's tough luck, isn't it?
That is tough. That really is. Well, I'm afraid we have to say goodbye to you, Envis and Sean, but I mean, on the evidence of how you've played today, and just in that last question, in fact, we know you're capable of much greater things. We'll look forward to seeing that next time you're on. But meantime, thanks very much for playing, Envis and Sean. But for Cara and Debbie, it's now time for our pointless final. Congratulations, Cara and Debbie. You've seen off all the competition and you've won our coveted pointless trophy, so very well done. You now have a chance to win our pointless jackpot, and at the end of today's show, the jackpot stands at £4,000. See, that's a decent-sized jackpot there. You've done so well, particularly in that last round. That was very well played indeed. What would you like to see come up in this last round?
Oh,
Bit of music?
yeah, music would be good.
Any particular kind of music?
Not classical.
Pop music from the 90s?
Yeah, pop music from the 90s
Fair
would be
enough.
great.
OK, good. Well, as always, you kick this round off by choosing your category, and here are your 4 choices. They are Madrid, Booker Prize winners, motorsport, popular Irish music.
Oh my goodness.
Good prize winners or Irish music. What do you think?
Should we go for popular Irish music?
All right, yeah. Go on,
Could be
let's
a
go.
bit of a nightmare.
Oh, let's just go for it.
OK, popular
Popular
Irish
Irish
music
music,
it
yes.
is. Good stuff. Richard?
Yeah, I think if you ask for pop music and there's popular music up there, I think it's a good decision. We're going to give you 3 categories now. You can take your answers from any of these. I hope one of these is helpful to you. We're looking for any top 40 UK hit by The Cause, any top 40 hit by Thin Lizzy, or any top 40 hit by Ronan Keating. So any UK top 40 single up to the end of February 2013 by any of those 3 acts, please. Good luck at home and very, very best of luck in the studio as well.
Thanks very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to 1 minute to come up with 3 answers. To win that jackpot of £4,000, just one of those answers has to be pointless. Now, remember, the answers you give can come from any of those categories. It could be 3 from one, 1 from each, 2 from one, 1 from another. It's entirely up to you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
OK, let's put 60 seconds on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
I'm really struggling.
Okay, so The Cause, I can think of Breathless. Did anyone call Runaway? Maybe Runaway? Thin Lizzy, Boys Are Back in Town. Whiskey in the Jar, was that Thin Lizzy? Don't know.
What about that Ronan one that was playing yesterday?
That was actually a Boys one, I don't think that counts. You did Roller Coaster, but I think that's quite famous. When You Say Nothing at All. What are the Cause ones? What else did they do? What Can I Do? What Can I Do? What was the Cause? Should we go for 3 Cause ones?
Yeah.
What Can I Do? Breathless and Runaway?
Do you know any more?
Not really, no. I wasn't a
don't know
massive fan. I think the Thin Lizzy ones that I know are probably quite famous. So maybe we go for those 3. Breathless, Runaway, What Can I Do? The Cause.
I'll go with
Yeah,
whatever you
Ronan
say.
Keating. Are you okay with those? Yeah. So Ronan Keating, Roller Coaster's probably a bit famous. And the one that was in Notting Hill. Let's stick with The Cause then.
OK, that's your time up. I now need your 3 answers. What are you going to go for?
Okay, so they're all The Cause.
OK,
I'm going to go with Breathless,
Breathless,
Runaway,
Runaway,
and What Can I Do?
and What Can I Do? Now, of those 3, which would you like to nominate as your best shot at a pointless answer?
Maybe Runaway?
Runaway we'll put last. Your least likely?
What Can I Do?
What Can I Do? We'll put first. OK, let's put those up on the board in that order, and here they are. We have got What Can I Do, Breathless, and Runaway. Well, very, very best of luck. 3 good answers on that board. Your first answer was What Can I Do? Now, if this is correct and it's pointless, you will leave here with £4,000. What would you do with that, Cara?
Currently planning my civil partnership ceremony next year, and I think we might need a holiday just to relieve
definitely.
the stress.
Yeah, before and after, do you think maybe?
Yeah, maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, why not? Debbie, how about you?
Well, I've just had a baby, so it'd be nice to go on a family holiday.
Very
away
nice.
somewhere.
Good stuff.
First
OK.
holiday.
Best of luck. 3 good answers up there. OK, well, your first answer, What Can I Do? Let's find out. If it's pointless, it wins you the jackpot for £4,000. Was it a UK Top 40 hit for The Cause? Yes, it was. What can I do? A UK top 40 hit for the cause. If this goes all the way down to 0, you leave here with £4,000. Looking good as you go down into single figures now. Still going down. 4. Oh, that'll do. 4's good. I mean, it's not pointless, sadly, but it's a great score.
Promising.
Very promising. And you thought that was probably the best known of the 3 you've given?
I thought so. I don't know.
Well, very, very best of luck. 2 more answers, 2 more shots at that jackpot. Let's see, Breathless, your second answer for £4,000 was Breathless, a UK top 40 hit for the cause. Yes, it was. Your first answer, What Can I Do, took us all the way down to 4. Your second answer, Breathless, now taking us down through the 20s into the teens, 18. Still a good score.
It's okay.
Still
18 too
not
many.
pointless, though. It's 18 too many, as you say. So only one last chance to win that jackpot of £4,000. Everything is now riding on Runaway. Let's find out, was Runaway a UK top 40 hit for the cause? Yes, it was. OK, everything is now riding on this answer. What Can I Do took us down to 4. Breathless took us down to 18. Runaway now taking... Oh, no, 18 again. Three perfectly respectable scores from the cause. You'd be happy with that at any point, Pointless.
Oh, well.
Apart from in the final.
Yes.
Where we really need a pointless answer. I'm really sorry you didn't manage to find a pointless answer, so I'm afraid you don't win today's jackpot of £4,000. That will roll over onto the next show. But we've loved having you on the show, and you do, of course, get to take home a pointless trophy each, so very well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Well played today, Cara and Debbie. Tough last category for you there. I think actually the easiest one amongst those is Ronan Keating singles. If there's Ronan Keating fans out there, you might have done very well here. But we'll start with the cause. 2 pointless answers here. I Know My Love, which was a track they did with the Chieftains, and Would You Be Happier, both of those pointless answers. Well, I don't know if you said one of them. Thin Lizzy, there's 2 as well. Do Anything You Want To and Killer on the Loose was also a pointless answer. Some people might have got that. And for Ronan Keating, you could have had I Hope You Dance. That was a #2 hit. I Love It When We Do. Iris, you could have had the hit he had with Lulu, #4 hit with We've Got Tonight. He had a track with Leanne Rimes as well, Lasting on My Mind. That was a pointless answer. And also The Long Goodbye. Some proper big hits there for Ronan Keating. So very well done if you got one of those. Thanks very much. Well, unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye to you, Cara and Debbie, but it's been great having you on the show. Thank you both so much for playing. Brilliant contestants.
Thank you.
Now, Cara and Debbie didn't win our jackpot today, which means it rolls over onto the next show when we will be playing for £5,000. Join us then to see if someone can win it. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard. Goodbye. And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.